of Eagle Peak Trail, you will hook up with Bruce Lee Road. And when you first hook up with it, there are some huge oak trees there. And then it opens out entirely to a meadow area. You're still up high, so you still have some views. And eventually, you will swing around and come to a pond that is only seasonal. One year it didn't fill up until April, but it lasted through September. Usually it fills up in January and lasts till we get some real heat in June.
This grassland is part of the state park now, but in the early 1970s there were proposals to build houses from Clayton all the way up to the base of Twin Peaks.
And it's a good thing they didn't build the houses because the fire burnt the fields here. So all the houses would have been annihilated.
So this was before the big fire?
Yes. And this buffer zone was an area of dispute whether development should be allowed here.
The pond that Sue's describing, Coulter Pond, is about 2/3 of a mile from the junction of the Eagle Peak Trail and Bruce Lee Road. Look up at the hills along the way for good views of North Peak, the Mount Diablo summit, Twin Peaks, and Mitchell Rock. Whether you want to stop at the pond will probably depend on the time of year. If it's hot and dry, save it for another time. But in the spring, it can be full of life. One April, Ken took a school group here and saw frogs, toads, tadpoles, a king snake, a rattlesnake, and a ringneck snake, all in one visit. After you pass the pond, it's about 1/3 of a mile back to the visitor center. Keep going on Bruce Lee Road until you reach the junction with Water Tower Road. Then turn left, walk 100 yards or so, and switch back down to the parking lot. Have a great hike back. And when you get a chance, check out some of the plant stories that follow. Thanks for listening.